When the evening settles and the day grows still, stories rise softly from memory's hill. These are the letters we carry inside, stories of love, loss, and pride. Welcome, my friend, to Porchlight Letters.
Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from where am I? Waikanae Beach in New Zealand. Sorry, I forgot where I was for a moment. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Porchlight Letters podcast number 2426. And my apologies for being a little late, but my Bluetooth keyboard and my Bluetooth mouse suddenly stopped working. Like it would not connect to the computer. So I was sort of like in a jam, about to get my laptop set up when everything started working again. Who knows what happened? We don't know, but here we are. So today we are talking about how to prepare before. How do I prepare before an interview? That is our question for today. How do I prepare before? How do I prepare before an interview? A well-prepared interview creates space for meaningful stories to emerge. So the first thing you're going to have to do is clarify your purpose before you begin. Who are you sitting down with? What do you hope to learn? Are you focusing on their childhood memories, migration stories, or a specific family branch? Is there specific stories that you're concentrating on, like, were they involved with World War II, the Vietnam War, Korea War, the Gulf War? What sort of what areas are you concentrating on? Having a clear purpose helps shape your questions and keeps the conversation focused. It also helps the person you're interviewing to understand what to expect. So even before you meet with them, let them know what you're looking for, what questions you're going to be asking them, on what topic. So it can help them start thinking about it before you even get there. Research basic facts in advance. Knowing key details, places, and relationships prevents confusion during the interview. It allows you to ask better follow-up questions and avoid asking for information you already have, unless you need to verify the information. But most of the time when you're going in to interview somebody, you basically have the basics down. Maybe it could be just verifying the wedding date, for example. Preparation shows respect for the storyteller's time and knowledge. So this is why it's always good to have that stuff all prepared before you go. Prepare open-ended questions. Questions that begin with what, how, or tell me about. Invite fuller answers. Avoid questions that can be answered with yes or no. Do you remember this time? Yes. No, what do you do? Open-ended questions encourage reflection and allow stories to develop naturally. And when you use open-ended questions, as they're talking, you're taking notes, you can highlight something that you want to go back and ask them about when they finish telling the story. Can I just go back and you mentioned this? Can you just go a little deeper on that for me, please? Or what did you mean by this term? I didn't understand this term that you used. Could you please explain that to me? Just things, because they could have been in a profession where they start talking trade talk and you've got no clue what they're talking about. So just ask them to go back and clarify. Look, I don't understand what this term means. Can you explain that to me, please? And follow-up questions will come. And when the follow-up questions come, it may lead to deeper conversations as well. And you might not even get to the interview list, which is okay. It's okay. Choose a comfortable environment. A quiet and familiar setting helps people feel relaxed. Comfort encourages openness and reduces distraction. Good lighting and minimal background noise also improve recording quality. It could even be in the living room of their house. They're sitting in their favorite comfy chair, their favorite recliner, their favorite rocker. They're sitting in their favorite place. To them, that is familiar. It is comfortable, and that could be where you'll be conducting the interview with them. Test your equipment beforehand. Always, always, always check your recording device, your microphone, and storage before starting. A short test recording can prevent technical problems later on, especially if it is a new device or it's an app on your phone you have never used before. Make sure you know how it works before you get there, because preparation ensures you capture the story clearly and shows them that you are serious about this. If you get there and you're like mucking around on your phone going, oh, I'm not sure how this app works, you could end up not recording a word. and you've just wasted all of that beautiful time with these people or person. And why all this matters is preparation helps create interviews that are both meaningful and respectful. Trying to figure out a piece of equipment before once you get there that's brand new and you haven't tested before is not being respectful of the person's time that they have given you to do the interview. So your practical takeaway for today is plan your questions, test your equipment, and create a comfortable setting. If you want help preparing your interview questions, send us a private message and let's set up a 30-minute discovery call and get some of those questions rolling for you. Excuse me. And in closing, preparation creates space for stories to flow naturally, which is what you want. You want that natural conversation with people. So the preparation and ahead of time is going to help with that. So make sure that you prepare you prepare your questions, you've tested your recording equipment, you're creating that comfortable environment for them. Even take snacks along with you for them. Don't expect them to provide you with, if you decide to have a break and have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, take stuff with you so that they don't have to do the work. Be the one to do the work for them. If you're going to do a run past a coffee shop, ask them what their favorite coffee is or their favorite tea is and bring it with you. And that way they already have it there. They're not worried about, oh my gosh, there's people coming over. I've got to prepare this. I've got to prepare. Yeah, no, take all that worry away from it. Make it as easy and comfortable as possible. And with that, we are out of here. Yes, we're out of here for the day. So go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. And we will be back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hopefully with all equipment working. E konera.
The stories we carry stay bright through the night. A small steady glow in the fading light. Stories of love, loss, and pride we share. Until we meet again, keep the porch light burning.